dedication, proper nutrition, proper hydration, and work ethic. That's it. I told you, we're gonna have fun on this channel. Good morning, everybody. Day 11 of the 50Blast challenge. I'm in a huge hurry today just to prove that, yes, I do get busy as well. So I understand everybody that's saying, it's hard to work all this stuff in. I get it. It's an incredibly busy day. I didn't even film an intro. So this is going to be the intro to the video as well as an intro to walking into the gym. Today we're going to blast arms. I am doubling up on bis and tris today because I want to show you guys the workout that I do. Like I said, I've always had lagging arms compared to my upper body build. And this was the only way that I found to really bring my arms up. A lot of people would want to keep this kind of thing a secret because they don't want their competition to know how to look better. But I understand what it feels like to have that lagging body part because you weren't genetically gifted with that particular muscle group. So real quick, I'll explain why I'm doubling up bis and tris. A lot of people, they'll do bis and back, tris and chest, that kind of thing, which I understand. But for me, having a lagging body part, I have to hit it much, much harder. Now, so it doesn't matter what you have as a lagging body part. Maybe you're one of those genetic freaks that doesn't have any lagging body parts. For me, it's definitely my hamstrings and my arms. What dictates the size and shape of a lot of your muscle groups is the fascia that surrounds the muscle tissue. It can constrict, it will shape the muscle, and to be completely honest, it pretty much determines how you look unless you put in a lot of effort to fight it. So if you think of this casing around the muscle that's shaped a certain way, maybe it's like egg-shaped or more of a football shaped in your bicep, that's what your bicep's going to look like. So how do you fight that when your own body is shaped differently than you want it to look? So the process behind training like this is to inflate all the muscle as much as possible, get as much blood in there as possible to stretch that fascia out. So if you stretch the fascia out, it gives a lot more room for the muscle to expand, kind of change its shape a little bit, and leave room so after you're done the workout and the fascia is a bit looser to get all that blood, all that oxygen, all those nutrients back in. It's kind of like blowing up a balloon. The first time you blow up a balloon, it's very, very tough. But if you let all the air out and then blow it up again, it's much easier to get there. So I'm not going to turn this into a huge explanation, but if you do need a more descriptive explanation, please send a message in the comments and we will address what you want to discuss. We can even email back and forth if it's easier, because I want you to get the best results from these programs as well. The better you look, the better we look, giving you the right information. So I won't waste any more of your time. Let's get day 11's workout out of the way and have a fantastic day in general. Sorry, I'm using my cell phone, so I look at the camera, look back at the screen, look at the camera. I will get used to this eventually. I'm actually holding the phone with my arms. That's why I'm not being all Italian and waving my hands around, because if I do this, then I might lose the camera. You know what I'm getting at. So anyways, getting my butt in the gym. Gonna blast out a crazy arm workout and then give you my closing thoughts. And if we're doing anything else cool today, I will film some of that too. All right, let's get our butts in the gym. You know the drill. Back on the treadmill, steady state incline. I'm gonna let the machine tell me roughly when I've burnt 100 calories. This is just the way I like to start out my workouts. You can decide whether you want to put it in or not, but I'm showing you everything that I do, and it's up to you if you want to do it as well. Otherwise, I'll be back at you in a few seconds with the arm blast routine. Okay, we're going to start blasting arms over here on the cable machine. We're going to use the T-bar. I have it here just to show you the exercise, but I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to warm up with bicep curls, slide this back up, straight into tricep pushdowns. That's the beauty of a cable machine, is you can go back and forth really quick. Great warm up. Make sure you get a good amount of reps in so you're good and warm in all your joints before you start adding any serious weight. All right, these do not count towards your 50 reps that we're going for, but you need to make sure you're good and warmed up. So let's get at this workout. All right, just to kick in a few extra pieces of equipment that a lot of other gyms have, and maybe yours will, so you can use it as well. I'm going to start on the, I don't know what you call these. They're usually just these circuit machines. This one is for preacher curls, and then back here is tricep extension. So I'm going to go straight from here to that one, back and forth the entire time. There's going to be no rest in between. All right. So you may not have that option, but you can always go back and forth to the machines or whatever you want to work in for your second exercise. You could just do regular extensions, rope extensions, whatever. This is what I like to do back to back. So let's get at it. Next exercise is really simple. We just got a incline-decline bench. We've got it set at about 45 degrees. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna start with seated dumbbell curls. very strict motion. It works really well. And then we're going to kick straight into a tricep extension with dumbbells, where we're going to bring it from our chest and out. Kind of like a skull crusher, but instead of being up near your head, you're down here. You'll see what we're doing. Let's get into this. All right, last set of exercises we're gonna do, we got dumbbells. We're gonna do hammer curls straight into behind the head extensions. There. I dare you to do that last 50 blast. 50 rope curls followed by 50 rope extensions. Yeah, that's punishment. It took me a few minutes to put my jacket on. Thank God this StateNorth apparel stuff is stretchy. Like, look at this. Even it's a stretchy material, it's so tight on my arm right now. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. That's the kind of arm workout, that's the kind of anything workout I want all of you to experience. I feel like I could knock down a wall right now. I'm not talking a little marshmallow wall. I'm talking a full-on concrete wall. Give me a sledge and I'm going to go at that. Wow. Yes, I'm still catching my breath. And again, I haven't stressed it enough in the last few episodes. Drink your water. Oh, wow. What a way to hit day 11 of 50 blast challenge. Oh, just doing a routine like this will have you feeling better, looking your best. But when you add that blast at the end, that 50 blast, that's what really separates most workout and training regimes from doing a very, very regimented 50 blast like this. And I'm not saying this is the only way to do things, but I've found this is the way that works best for me and a lot of my friends and people who I have trained. I'm not going to pretend that I'm a papered trainer. I'm not certified. After 2 decades, I've kind of just found out what works, what doesn't, especially for me. And with people who train alongside me, I've seen the results that they get. I would never ask you to do something that I wouldn't do myself. And I'm going to be completely open with how I do it. I'm not on any supplements right now. That's going to come later on so I can show the difference between doing it just as everyone else could by just eating, sleeping, drinking water, and going to the gym or doing some physical activity. Later on down the road, we'll talk about things like BCAAs, creatine, whether protein powders are good or not. And we're not even going to get into PEDs. That's not something, I don't advocate for it. I have no problem with the people that are using. I'm assuming that they've gone through the proper blood work and they're talking to professionals to get the best results that they want safely, but that's not something we're really going to discuss here. We will have guests on later on who can openly talk about that kind of stuff, but because I don't have the experience, I don't want to give a biased opinion on it. So, we'll leave that there. As far as I know, look at this. Oh, man. It's still there, and I've been talking for 3 minutes. Oh, that's crazy. Like, look at the triceps sticking out. And yes, I do have large forearms. That's the problem. I've got such a large chest, large shoulders, large traps that it makes my somewhat bigger arms look small. But from certain angles, man, I am just feeling like a tank right now. Yeah, fine. I'm acting like a goof. So yeah, all right. You know what? We're going to leave this here. I've got to go visit a friend. Going to look at some cars. I'm not sure if I'm going to add it to this video, but if I don't and I'm signing off here, Chris for Fit Into Lifestyle, 50 Blast Challenge, day 11 of 15, workout completed, better every day. Discipline, dedication, determination, and accountability. That's what we're here for. That's what we're all about. And we're getting results. The formula works. So, I guess I'm out of here. But maybe not. I lied. Stopped by my buddy's place, and you want to talk about holding yourself accountable? He's making us shakes. He just came back from his gym workout. He's making me this... I don't know, there's a lot of vegetables in here. We'll see how it turns out. What'd you just put in here, my man?
Here we have some organic turmeric, ginger, kale, celery, an apple, a full lemon, including the rind.
Okay.
Some organic beet powder.
That's up
here. And some ice with some coconut water.
That sounds pretty healthy. I don't know. I'll try it.
You've tried it before.
This is what you made me. You made it with mangoes.
Yeah, because you didn't want something oranges. You didn't want oranges.
That's the one.
So I sweetened it with something else. Oh, I gotta put a frozen banana.
Frozen banana. Yeah, and then we'll go look at some pretty cars after this. If you stick around.
Frozen banana does not look pretty, but it works.
What are you saying?
Well, it's frozen.
It's frozen, so
Relax.
is it a little too brown? Is that what you're saying?
It does that when you freeze it.
Oh, that's how it happened. I don't know if he's done this before. Nice.
We be drinking.
We be drinking. And then we'll go driving. All hopped up on nutrients.
A different kind of juicing.
There you go. I'm gonna tell people there's chocolate in here.
There's no chocolate.
Damn. Can probably put some in though.
You could. Any damn thing you want in it.
All right. Cheers, brother. Oh, what's this? What's this? I'm gonna go for a ride today. Oh, pretty color, makes noise. It's Italian, just like me. But hey, that's for another episode. Stay tuned.